I have always been interested in tarot cards. I remember when I was a little girl and I found a pack of random tarot cards in my mum's cupboard. And from that point on, I was just really curious because I believed there was some information in those cards that I needed to know about. And even from that young age, I believed that they held secrets that I needed to know. So, I've been curious since I was really little. I got my first set of tarot cards given to me when I was 19, just by someone that I was hanging out with at the time, and he just gave me a pack of tarot cards, the same ones that I still use. So they're they're what? They're over 20 years old. They're 24 years old, those cards. I've been reading professionally on and off since I was 19, but it's taken me this long to really hone in my skill, and the more that I've developed as a person, the more I understand each card. So it's been a lifelong journey to get where I am now. There's been times when I've dabbled and I've worked at places such as the spiritual shop in Coogee. I've worked at festivals. I've worked overseas in Spain, Ibiza. But I believe that it's only now, over the past, say, 2 or 3 years, that I can truly say I know these cards inside out. But it has taken me that long. It's been a lifelong journey, that's for sure. So the deck that I use is called the Greek mythological deck, the mythological deck. It works on archetypes. It works on Greek myths. It is divided up into 3 sections. You've got your major arcana, which is made up of 22 cards. They symbolise the deep soul journey into becoming enlightened. And then you've got the minor arcana cards. They're set up in 4 different suits. And with my particular deck, each suit tells a story. So, for instance, the story of the cups, or we'll give you the story of Eros and Psyche, and it will give you a broad understanding of the journey they go through in order to reach the highest level of their relationship. And so each suit is represented by a specific Greek story. I don't. I only use this deck. If I want to further myself with a client, or if a client would like to go any further and we want to take the reading in a different direction, we can use different cards, like maybe chakra cards, angel cards, universal love cards. So I will use other cards, but when it comes to a specific tarot deck, I only ever use the Greek mythological deck. Okay, yeah. So the tarot deck is quite in depth in really unpacking different parts of our psyche, where, say for instance, an angel deck is more light-hearted, where it can kind of give us some insight into, say, one particular part of our life. But the tarot deck has the capability of going deeper and deeper and deeper into the psyche. It keeps revealing itself and revealing itself and revealing itself. Whereas as an angel reading or a chakra reading, it kind of directs its energy maybe just into the chakras or just in a more light-hearted energy. The tarot deck has the ability to go extremely deep into the psyche. Sure. So the benefits of doing a tarot reading are it can really help you unpack and uncover what's happening for you in the present moment. So for instance, someone might come to me with a question which might be related to their love life, But what might come up for them is the archetype of the mother. And you think, well, how is that related? But there would be a very strong link between the relationship that they have with their mum, which might have been the shadow side, it might have been controlling, and they're finding themselves in a controlling relationship. So the tarot reading can really help uncover what are those subconscious links and subconscious patterns that are causing us to make choices in the present moment. So having a tarot reading can help you really unpack, why am I doing certain things? Why do I keep choosing the same partner? Why aren't I moving further, in my career? A career card might come up which is really deeply connected with the devil card. Maybe your career is connected with your ego and you're just totally not aware of that. So the tarot, a reading can really give us clear insight through images and through story in why we're doing certain things. My particular tarot readings, I don't read into the future. I'm not a medium, so I'm not connecting with spirit guides. What I'm doing is helping you connect with your deeper soul journey, with your soul's purpose. Okay, so that's a really great question, because when you're doing a tarot reading, what you really want is you want to really help the person develop their own intuition. You really want to help that person to be able to connect deeply with themselves, to reveal their own answers. The cards can help you do that. And so if I'm doing a reading correctly, then I don't want my clients to keep coming back, because I want them to be able to develop that intuition for themselves. So my suggestion is, if someone keeps coming back to me, my answer would be, why is it that, or what is it within yourself that you're not listening to or you can't hear, and you need to be dependent on what's happening here in our reading? So if someone kept coming to me, I would be asking those questions. How can we help you develop that connection for yourself? So that's why I think that's a really great question to ask. I would probably say, if someone was coming to me more than 3 or 4 times a year, I would be asking those questions. How can we help you develop your own intuition so you can have a clear insight into making better choices or listening to yourself more deeply?